is the Toyota CHR, a funky crossover that joins the brand's clean and green lineup of hybrid vehicles, namely the Corolla Hybrid, the Camry Hybrid, the RAV4 Hybrid, and the newly introduced Highlander Hybrid. Priced at 93,900 dirhams, the CHR does seem expensive at first, but by the end of this review, we'll discover if it has what it takes to justify its steep price tag. Falling into the segment that is home to the Honda HR-V, the Hyundai Kona and the Nissan Kicks, Toyota knew it could not play it safe when it came to the styling. With plenty of curves and sharp edges, the CHR almost looks like a concept car, and that is a wonderful thing because it surely turns a lot of heads. Part of what gives it its head-turning appeal is the two-tone paint job, large LED headlamps, 17-inch alloy wheels, door handles hidden into the bodywork for a more seamless design, and protruding taillights that come together to form somewhat of a lip spoiler. Is it the best looking of the lot? I sure seem to think so. The sporty and fluidic design that starts on the outside does make its way inside too. The dashboard is minimalistic and focused towards the driver. There are sports seats that are covered in a combination of fabric and leather, and there's a stubby gear lever that sits low and gives the impression of a short shifter from a much sportier car. Sadly, there isn't a whole lot to praise about the back seats in the CHR. While space is rather limited, as is the case with all its rivals, it does feel very bare. There are no USB charging outlets, AC vents, or anything of that sort. Boot space also measures in at just 377 litres, which is smaller than all its rivals except the Hyundai Kona. This being the more expensive of two available versions in the UAE, does come moderately equipped. You're looking at a 7-inch infotainment screen that is the same one found in newer Toyota models such as the Corolla and RAV4, and it does come equipped with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. There's also a dual-zone climate control system, audio controls on the steering wheel, cruise control, rear camera, and rear parking sensors. Being a hybrid, the CHR is powered by a combination of an electric motor and an internal combustion engine. The 1.8-litre four-cylinder engine produces 97 horsepower, and the electric motor produces an additional 71 horsepower. Add them up and you're looking at a combined output of 168 horsepower. But for some strange reason, the spec sheet shared on the Toyota UAE website claims a combined output of just 121 horsepower. So, how much power is it really making? Well, I'm not sure, but let's keep the numbers aside and let me tell you what it feels like to drive. The fact that there is an electric motor means a few things. Firstly, it means that at slower speeds, the engine can switch off and you can drive entirely on battery power alone using zero fuel whatsoever. But now you're probably wondering, well, how do I charge the batteries up? Do I need to go to the mall and wait 8 hours? No, you do not. And that is the benefit of a hybrid vehicle. It combines the benefits of an electric vehicle with the convenience of a petrol-powered car. The battery charges in two ways, while coasting, which means every time you lift your foot off the accelerator pedal, and while braking through a system known as regenerative braking. The engine is paired to an eCVT gearbox, meaning you will hear the droning sound that CVTs are known for under hard acceleration. But ease off the accelerator pedal and you will quickly notice its benefits, the main one being fuel efficiency. Going by official numbers, Toyota claims that the CHR will drive up to 23.9 kilometers on a single liter of fuel. And as you've probably already guessed, none of its competitors can claim to do so. At 93,900 dirhams, the CHR is the most expensive amongst all its rivals. But it's also the most fuel efficient and the only hybrid in its segment. What the CHR has reminded us of then is that exclusivity does not come cheap. Thanks for watching.